So try to answer if I ask a question if you know. Okay, it's not compulsory. Answer only if you know it. So let us start from question number 12. Till now we have solved till question number 11. The video is available on my YouTube channel. I hope you know the name. Okay, so now question number 12 is carbon atom does not form C4 minus anion and C4 plus cation. Why? So this is also a 2-mark question. This is from the chapter carbon and its compound. Okay, yeah, just a minute. Yeah, so what is the answer to this question? So I hope you can see this. This is the answer of the question asked. Okay, carbon cannot gain, it can gain 4 electrons. Okay, but it would be difficult for the nucleus with 6 proton to hold on to 10 electrons, that is extra 4 electrons. This is the first point why it cannot gain 4 electrons, that is why it cannot form C4 cation. Okay, sorry, this is C4 minus anion, and the second point is for C4 plus cation. It can lose 4 electrons, but it would require a large amount of energy to remove 4 electrons, leaving behind a carbon cation with 6 proton in its nucleus holding on to just 2 electrons. So let me explain this. See, what is the atomic number of carbon? It is 6, right? Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. So here in this subshell, that is in second shell, it has, sorry, 2p2 this is. So instead of 8, it has only 4 electrons. Okay, in the second shell the total number of electrons should be 8, but here it is only 4. It will be written like this. This is nucleus, this is first shell, okay, with 2 electrons, and this is the second shell with 4 electrons, 1 2 3 4. So in nucleus we have both proton and neutron, and outside we have electrons, and both the numbers should be same. The number of protons should be equal to number of electrons. Now inside we have 6 protons, also outside we have 6 electrons. Now why can't we remove these 4 electrons? If we remove these 4 electrons, this will become C4 plus cation. But why that is not possible? So here is the reason. What is the reason? It would be difficult for the nucleus with 6 proton to hold on to, sorry, this is for this one. It can lose 4 electrons, but it would require a large amount of energy to remove these 4 electrons. Okay, to remove these 4 electrons, the one which are outside, it requires a very large amount of energy. After removing, it will be leaving behind a carbon cation with 6 protons, correct? Inside the nucleus there will be 6 protons holding on to just 2 electrons. So there will be only 2 electrons left if we remove these electrons. Got it? So because of this, it is not possible to remove them. Second is, why cannot it get 4 more electrons? Okay, so if I am adding 4 more electrons, what will happen here? See, the proton remains same, but here the electron will be total how many it will be 10, correct? So that is what it's been written here. It can gain 4 electrons, but it would be difficult for the nucleus with 6 protons to hold on to 10 electrons. That is 4 extra electrons. Got it, guys? Have you understood? Okay, so those who have doubt can ask.
Sir, can you explain the configuration, sir?
What configuration?
Yes, sir.
See, what is the atomic number of carbon?
6, sir.
6, right? Carbon, it is 6. So in first shell it has S subshell. So for S only 2 electrons can be filled here, right? So this is 1s2, next is 2s2, and 2p. The total number of electron in P should be 8, but since its atomic number is 6, here also it will be 2 itself. Got it? So it means it has the valency of 4. It can gain 4 or it can lose 4, but it's not possible. Why? Here we have the reason. Got it?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so coming to the next question. Now we have 3 mark questions. Question number 13. So this is very important. Ray diagram of convex lens. Sometime you will get it for concave mirror. If it is not for the mirror, it will be for convex lens. So learn them all. Okay, here they have asked, draw the ray diagram for the image formation in a convex lens when an object is placed at first focus f1 and beyond 2f2. So you have to draw 2 figures. One when the object is at f1 and second is beyond 2f1. Okay, so I'll just show you the picture. This is the answer. Okay, I hope you know how to draw it. You have to use your scale, compass. Got it? Without that you will not get it properly. So these are the 2 diagrams. Okay, I think there is no need of explaining it here, right? Okay, moving to the question number 14. So what does it says? Question number 14 is, write the differences between saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. This is first question. Okay, and since this is of 3 marks, we have a sub question here. Write the molecular formula and structural formula of an alkene having 5 carbon atoms. Having 5 carbon atoms. Okay, so let me show you the answer of this first question of 14. Differences between saturated and unsaturated carbon compound. So any 2 point will help you to get the marks. I have written here 4. You can write any 2. You have to make a column for saturated and unsaturated. Saturated have single bond between them. Okay, you can also write they are also called as alkanes. Okay, here they have one or more, that is double or triple bond. Okay, they are also called as alkenes or alkynes. You can write this as well. You can give one example also. For example, here methane, and here it could be ethene. Got it? Next, saturated, they are less reactive. Unsaturated are more reactive. Saturated burn with a clean flame. while burning will get clean flame. Here they burn with a yellow flame with black smoke. And this more point, undergo substitution and addition reaction, saturated. Okay, here it only undergo addition reaction. So any 4 out of 4 you have to write any 2. If it is for 1 mark, half marks to each. If it is for 2 marks, you have to write minimum 4 points. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next is question number 15, I guess. Sorry, second part of the same question. Okay, so I'll explain it here itself. The question says, write the molecular formula and structural formula of an alkene having 5 carbon atom. So it is alkene. So what is the general formula of alkene? It is CnH2n, right? We have alkane as CnH2n plus 2.
H2N.
Correct? This is alkane. For alkyne, we have Cn in CnH2n minus 2. And for alkene,
Yep.
it is CnH2n, right? Now this is the general formula. First you have to write the general formula. Next is, they have asked alkene having 5 carbon atoms. So at place of N we have to write 5. So we'll get C5H, 2 into 5 is 10. So this is the molecular formula. You can write this as molecular formula. Got it, guys? So for this you are going to get 1 mark. Now what is its structural formula? See, for that I will tell you a easy trick. Just write 5 carbon like this. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, single bond with each. And you can, since it is alkene, it has double bond in it, at least one double bond. So I can keep it anywhere. Let me keep it here. Okay, now with 1 carbon we have to keep 4 bonds, right? 1 2 3 4. Here 1 2 3, this is 4. Again 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. And wherever we have the bond, just write H to it. So this is the molecular formula of alkene. It's alkene with 5 carbon atoms. 2 4 5. You can count. We have 5 carbon and hydrogen, 3 here, 3 here, 6 7 8 9 10. This is the answer. Got it, guys? Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so moving to next question. The question number 15. First part. How does overload and short circuit occur in an electric circuit? Okay, explain. So this is for 2 marks. Next question is, what is the function of fuse during this situation? Function of fuse during this situation. Okay, this is second sub question. Next is, mention properties of magnetic field lines. Okay, so if it is of 3 marks, this will get you 2 marks and this property will get you 1 mark. Okay, so I will show you the answer. This is the answer of first part. Okay, overloading. How can it happen? You have to explain. So we have many different points. If you write 3 4 points, that's enough. See, overloading can occur when live wire and neutral wire come into direct contact. First point. It can also occur when insulation of wire is damaged. Also it can occur when there is a fault in the appliance. And one more reason you can give is when there are many electrical appliances which are connected in one circuit simultaneously. Okay, so out of these 4 you can write any 2 points. Now what happens during such cases here, see, in such situation this point you have to write, this is very important. The current in the circuit abruptly increases and the short circuit occurs. Okay, so how fuse is going to protect that? See, for that we have answer here, the function of fuse. The fuse melts, correct? Why? Due to the Joule heating that takes place in the fuse, melts it to break the electric circuit, and once it gets broken, it prevents the electrical appliances from possible damage. Got it, guys? So fuse will prevent the electrical appliances from possible damage. Got it? It will melt. How it can melt? Due to the heat. Okay, I hope you know Joule's law of heating. So that heat is going to melt it and the circuit will be broken, and this is how it will protect the electrical appliances. I hope it's clear. Okay, now the second part of the question. It says mention the properties of magnetic field lines. So if it is for 1 mark, you can write any 2 points. So let me show it here. So these are the properties. You can write any 2 points if it is for 1 mark. If it is for 2 marks, you have to write minimum 4 points. Got it, guys? Okay, so magnetic field lines, you all know this. They look similar to bar magnet. If this is north pole, this is south. So this is the point first. The magnetic field lines, they emerge from north pole and merge at south pole, just like this. Okay, arrow mark will go like this. They emerge from north and merge to south pole. Okay, and this can be second, you can write no two field lines are found to cross each other. They never cross each other. The density of magnetic field lines, they are more in the poles, like this. You might have seen the density will be higher at poles because the strength is more at the poles due to that. Okay, inside the magnet the direction of field is from south to north. Okay, inside the magnet the direction is from south to north. This is one more point. And the last is, thus the magnetic lines are closed curves. So with these 2 points we come to know this. They can ask this in give reason type question also, like the magnetic field lines are closed curves. Why? So you can write third and fourth point. They emerge from north to south pole outside, and inside the magnet what happens, these directions of field lines are from south to north pole, and since no two lines found to cross each other, we can say it forms a closed curve. Got it, guys? Have you understood? Okay, now the last question, it is of give reason type. The first one says alloys of iron are more useful when compared to pure iron. Alloys are more useful than pure iron. Why? What is the reason? So here is the answer. You can see pure iron is very soft and it stretches easily when hot. This is the problem with pure iron. Whereas alloys are hard and strong. First point, this is the one point you can give. The second point you can write, alloys does not rust. They do not rust. Then the property of iron. it can be changed if it mixed with other substance. Like when iron is mixed with carbon, it's become stainless steel, which is very hard, right? So it can be mixed with other substance which will change its property. So these are the points which you can write. This is for 2 marks. Okay, this is 4 mark question actually. Okay, this is for 2, one over here, one over here. What is this question? Question number 2. Copper loses its brown layer gradually when exposed to air. So what is the answer? Because it reacts with moist carbon dioxide. This is very important, so you have to underline this carbon dioxide. It reacts with moist carbon dioxide in the air and slowly loses its shiny brown surface and gains a green coat. This green coat is mainly due to this moist carbon dioxide present in the air. So this is an example of corrosion. Okay, the last question, again give reason. The question is, aluminium oxide is called amphoteric oxide. Why it is called amphoteric oxide? Because you can write, because aluminium oxide reacts with both acid as well as bases to produce salt and water. Got it? Therefore it is called as aluminium amphoteric oxide, not aluminium oxide. Got it, guys? So I hope you have understood. So this completes our first passing package of science. So try to learn them well properly. Okay, they are very important questions. Okay guys, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
No? Okay, fine.